Good morning, Tyson. Good morning.
Hello, adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Today is the day that Riley leaves, and I become a solo traveler once again. Last night, Riley, knowing that she was going to have to drive all the way back to Vegas, wanted to just go ahead and get a little bit of comfort so that she could plan her course of action for her travels. And so she wanted to rent a hotel. And so last night, we had one last adventure of coolness. We came to Van Buren, Arkansas, and stayed at a Hampton, and were able to kind of chart our courses for both of us going forward as solo travelers. I'm so sad because now I'm going to be on the road for a bit by myself. And I never thought at the beginning of this journey that I would ever be saying that I'd be sad to be by myself, because I started out that way for like 3 years. But whenever Dee left, there's like this little sad moment. And then whenever Riley's leaving, I'm just like, okay, so for months now I've been traveling with my friends, loving it. But I understand everybody has their own thing that they have to do. Riley has to go back to Vegas to work, and Dee had some other plans, but we'll be linking up with both of them again very soon. In the meantime, I'm packing up my space. I have everything all topped off and ready to go, and it's going to be interesting. I need to put these things in my bag so I can take them downstairs. This is just some of my food out of my fridge. I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw out these limes though. They've seen a little bit better day, but all of this can go back in the van. So all my things are in here. I just need to put them on the cart over here in a minute, and then we're ready to go down. So what's coming up next with me hitting the road solo? Well, there's a lot of things that are gonna be happening. Normally when I travel pretty quickly, but when I travel with friends, despite the fact that they think I travel super fast, I actually slow down just a little bit. So I'm probably going to just go full force, whoosh, 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 for a little bit. And then I think my dad is going to join me at some point, and we're gonna take a tiny little trip because he wants to get his van out and kind of test out a few things. So I'm very excited about that. I've already coordinated with him. He's going to be bringing up some of my mail. And so whenever that happens, then we'll find some cool adventures. We've even talked about maybe continuing our mini golf challenge because it's just something we enjoy doing, but I'm not sure. But until then, I have some ideas. I don't know if they're good ideas, but I have some ideas. There's a few things in this part of Arkansas that I have not seen that I think would be super fun. So I'm going to check some times and see what time they're open. And that might mean that I have to stay at like a Cracker Barrel or something like that tonight, but that's okay because at this point, seems par for the course. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and finish putting my stuff together in here, head down to the van, make sure I have everything nice and organized, and then get my walkie back. You know, when you get used to traveling with friends, it's kind of a different vibe. It's kind of a fun way to have an extended, like, a slumber party with your friends, so to speak, where you each go back to your own separate unit at the end of the night. And I've thoroughly enjoyed this time of doing this. And I have so many amazing memories from all the different travels that I've done with my friends. Like, one year we went up to the PNW and we just hung out for like months on the coast, and it was so epic. And it makes you think back to your life before being in the van and what you were doing and how you were celebrating your time with your friends, and it was very different. When I lived in Dallas, my time with friends would be either going out or going out to eat, or potentially sometimes having like a veg-in night where you'd sit on your couch and just like watch random mindless television or a movie or something. But now my adventures are filled with life. We get out on the road, we go to a different city, we explore, we then camp, we then explore again, and it's wash, rinse, repeat, and my life is very different now, and I love that. But I'm also trying to integrate pieces of my life before, and by that I mean that there's several people that I knew whenever I lived in the Dallas area who've seen me on the road now for 7 years, and they're getting the itch, so I'm hoping that they'll join me at some point. So maybe that's in the future too, I guess we'll see. But in the meantime, again, I gotta get downstairs. So I think I'm just gonna go with a wet head today and just get going. That way I can hit the ground running. This part's always the hard part, guys. Okay, Riley's getting her stuff. I'm gonna get my stuff, then we're going out to the vans. Making you happy makes us happy. Well, it was a good stay. But like all good things, they have to come to an end eventually. So this hotel stay was just like the rest of our travels. To the van I go. Hi van, I'm back. I will get all this organized later on, but for now, my solar's plugged in. I'm pulling a little bit of power, but not much because it's kind of overcast. Everything else is good. So, time to close this up, and now I need to go remove my window covers. Okay, here we go. And I think I need to take a day to have an office day, maybe on Monday. And then also I need to do a maintenance day. So that all is probably gonna have to happen also. And I might do some van projects. I don't know. There's a few things that I definitely need to tackle though. Like I need to see if I can fix this. It came off and now I can't get it to stick up there. So that's one of the things, but I have a few other things also, but that is not a today thing. That is definitely like a Monday, Tuesday thing. I have my work cut out for me between the adventures I need to go on, the maintenance I need to do, and the things I need to kind of catch up on that I've been a little bit lax in. But now let's go over to Riley's car because what? My friend is leaving me. Don't worry guys, we're gonna hang out again. That's not an issue at all. I remember when I started out and it was really hard because at first when you start out, you have to figure out your balance. And your balance isn't just about how fast you travel or where you go. It's about how you maintain cash flow on the road. And I'm sure Riley will talk about this a little bit on her channel, but that's ultimately what this is about. She needs to go back and do her job for a little bit. And then after that, she can come back out on the road again. And we're already planning a few things. So don't freak out just because she's leaving. I know a while back whenever we stopped traveling together because of the same reason, a lot of people like got really weird and thought that we had an argument or something. No guys, we just have real life things sometimes, and my real life things happen in Texas and hers happen in Vegas. So as much as we would love to indefinitely travel as friends, I think that that's the ultimate goal for anyone, especially when you get along with your people. It just doesn't happen that way. It's kind of like LBO. She had to dip out to take care of some of her personal things, but we always meet back up, and when we do, it's fun. Riley, hi. Are you filming me filming you?
I think I am.
We're filming one another?
Yeah.
Not at all freaky?
And Tyson.
Yeah, I could definitely see Tyson over here.
Come on, Tyson, go say goodbye to your auntie.
Ty. Hello, buddies. Oh, we get to do a rare pet. A rare pet.
Oh my gosh.
Aw. I never get pets, Ty. That's so nice. Thank you. So, Riley.
Ah. I know.
It's okay.
I'm
We'll be
really
fine.
sad.
We'll be fine. We're going to be fine. We're going to go to Vegas. We're going to do awesome. We're going to stay cool.
I'm gonna stay cool.
You're going to go on mini trips.
I'm gonna go on mini trips.
We're going to surprise people.
I'm gonna surprise people.
And then we're going to leave back out.
And we're gonna link back up for sure. I wonder where to next.
Yeah, we have ideas.
We have ideas. I know.
It's super sad. No. You had it for like a year.
I did have it for like a year.
I have to share it with the next adventure buddy. Don't be mad. So, the trio of happy people, we will be back. We will be back, but until then, we're commemorated on Riley's roof box. Aw, I'm gonna miss the Subi. Okay, it's back in the van, and now it's ready for my next adventure friend. Who will that be, though? I'm not sure. I have some ideas. I don't know how they're gonna work out, but the next couple months could be a little wild. And by a little wild, I mean, I don't exactly know what's going to happen. I know that I have some ideas as to what could happen, and according to those ideas, we may have a different guest along this trip if it works out. I'm not sure. We'll see. But for now, I think I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna start just living my life. I'm gonna plan for that work day, and I'm gonna plan for a campground that I can pull some things out and organize. And also I need to stop off maybe at a Walmart so that I can get some things for a van project that I was talking about. Yeah, this is the part that's not the super exciting part. This is the part that's kind of like womp womp. When you get used to a routine with other people and then that routine is disrupted. And then you have to figure it all out again. You know, I've been on the road literally for 7 years now. I have surpassed the 7-year mark. And in that time, I have spent a lot of time doing self-reflection. I have spent a lot of time with friends. I have spent a lot of time just enjoying time with like my family on the road. And every day I wake up to a new set of interesting things that could be variable. Sometimes positive, sometimes a little weird. But today I woke up, and despite the fact that it's a sad day because Riley's departing, I woke up with this sense of wonder and this sense of what's next. And I have some big announcements that are coming up pretty soon that I've been kind of alluding to that I can share soon. I also have some other things that are going to be pretty cool that I know are happening in the future. That's why I've kind of been building this particular trajectory for my travels. But I don't know what exactly this journey is going to look like in a way of the adventures that I share. I want to find so many brain wrinkles. I want to seek out some cool new things. And I want to do everything. When I started out on the road all that time ago, my goal was to just see what was out there. And the more I saw what was out there, the more I became like almost intoxicated by the movement and the discovery and the finding and the looking and the seeking. And it just becomes something that drives me and fuels me to move, keep going, because I'm never going to be able to see everything. And so I've made it a point to try to see as much as I possibly can. But now Riley just honked. She's driving away. There she goes. It's not goodbye, friend. It's I'll see you very, very soon. And you too, little Tai-Tai. And you too. So yeah, now it's time for me to get on to those goals. There's a lot of them. There's a lot. The world is mine for the taking. What is that going to look like? What is that going to look like? I guess we'll see. Remember guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. I know today's video is shorter, but this is real life. When you travel with friends, you have to say goodbye sometimes. And today is that, so I have to figure out what I'm going to do and how I'm going to move for one now. I've been planning these travels with the thought of not only myself, but another person, and also it being dog friendly. And now literally there are no limitations whatsoever. And so I'm just like, okay, well, where do I want to go next? That's a good question. I guess we'll find out. Bye.